guys, welcome back to my channel. Can you see my room? Can you see my room? Yes, I am going to be showing you guys how I painted my room upstairs. And you too, upstairs. Go, 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 go. Yeah. So guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how I painted this room. If they can let me get my words out. I painted this room. So I'm just going to put this out there. Painting a room is not easy. Trust me, I could have paid someone to paint the room for me, but obviously money wouldn't let me, and I took the challenge myself and I decided to do it by myself. It was a great challenge. It took me 2 weeks to paint the room. I mean, saying 2 weeks, I didn't paint every day. I usually just paint on a Saturday, and it took me 2 Saturdays, actually 1 Saturday, but it extended to the next Saturday because I had to go and get another paint. So if you haven't watched the video of when we went to go and, well, I mean, the first video was when we took out everything, when we emptied the room. I'll leave a card up there, and the second one was the paints that I'd used, the name of the colors or the names of the paints that I'd used is in another video. I might link it again underneath the description bar. I will try and do that, but for today I am going to tell you something. If you're going to paint a room, it is not easy to paint a room, trust me. But saying it's not easy, I also mean you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can paint a room. So the first thing we did was because the room, initially there's some holes in the room, so we got some fillers, we mixed it up with water and we filled up all the holes. After we've done all that, then we waited for it to dry up, and we also got, I think it's a sanding paper, and we used to sand everywhere. So we left all that to set for a while. Then I think the next day or so, then I decided to start prepping the floor, because I didn't want the floor, the paint to stain the rug, even though I was gonna change the rug anyway. So what I did was to get the bags that, the thing, I don't know what it's called, that I know, guys, the stuff to cover the floor. So I covered the floor, and I also had it, what's it called, a bag, not a bag, a cloth, to make sure that the floor is really covered, because I don't want any paint on the rug, even though at the end of the day there was still paint in it. So after I'd done that, I started painting the edges or the trims of the floor. I'm sure they call them trims, but like the base, the down part of the floor, and I painted that with a gloss paint. After I did that, then I started with the ceiling. On my ceiling, there's a mold, or one time my roof was leaking and all that, so there was a stain on it. So I used a stain block I sprayed it up there, and I let the stain block dry for 10 minutes. Then I started painting the ceiling. The ceiling didn't really need a lot of coat, so I just put like 2 coats on the ceiling, and it was okay. I mean, after I finished painting the ceiling, I always come in every minute just to turn on the light and see how the room shines. You know, when you like turn on the light, the ceiling is just like so shining and all that. So after the paint, after the ceiling is dry, the Saturday, so this is when I literally started painting. So the first thing I did was to tape all the edges, so where I wanted the white to pop out. I'm sure you can still see some right over there, so I taped, like, can you see the ceiling, like the ceiling part? So I wanted the edges to be white so the gray can start underneath. So I started taping everything. I taped everywhere. Trust me, I can literally tell you that part was the hardest part. I can tell you for a fact that the most hardest thing is putting up all those things, but I managed to do it. I'm going to start doing all the edges. Why is all of them on my neck? Yes, I'll start doing the cross. I mean, there's a lot of hard moments in this painting the room. It's not easy. If you're going to get someone to paint it, I guess their price is what would worth it, but because I don't have the fund, so I decided to do it myself, and that's why it took me that long. So after we taped everywhere, to me, I keep saying we, right? That's because it's me and my kids that were doing everything. They were always there at the process. If not one of them, both of them are always there with me. So we started painting from the bottom part, then we moved up. We painted the edges first, then we, you know, so that the rollers can like get all the way there. After we done all that and we did the first coats, and I was so upset with the color because what I had in mind was a lighter gray. I don't know what color this is showing on the screen, but I wanted a light gray based on the picture that I am working with. Maybe it's the lighting in the room, but the paint was light, so I thought I wanted the lighter gray. So when the gray came out dark, I was a bit upset. So I'll let you guys watch my reaction or what happened after that. Good, I don't know what time is it, afternoon or something. I've been painting all today. Like, this is my room. I don't know, this camera is making the room look so nice, but if it's, wait, let me try and reduce the light. My battery now wants to die on me. You better don't do it. Okay, so that's me reduce the light. It still looks, I don't know, until I start editing, but I'm pissed off. This area is okay, like I've done it, I'm happy with it. Actually, before I get to that, as soon as I finished, I just went to bed. Do you know when you're upset with yourself and you're like, you know, I'm done, I'm going to bed? I can't wait for January to finish. I'm sorry, people that are saying new year, new me, blah blah blah. Oh my god, I'm like, I don't want to say they're lying, but I'm like, god, for me it's just not happening. But I'm pushing through, honestly. I think I've been reading the comment on one of my videos that went live, and I was explaining that I'm still moody, and thank God I'm not the only person. Like, people can understand and people can relate to how I'm feeling. But it's just like things are not working. Like, things are not working the way I want them to work. But you don't know what happened. Okay, let me go back to the room. So this side is okay. I like the color. I feel like this side, because there's only one coat, you guys cannot see because this camera is cheating. It looks blah 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 blah. It's like I need another coat in it, but my problem is I don't want it too dark. Like, I don't want the dark kind of gray. Even Jordan told me that he didn't like it. Jordan, I'll never hurt someone's feelings. Like, oh mom, I don't like it. I was like, I know, I don't like it as well. So I just left and I went to go and sleep. So I've woken up again now, and I've come and what?
I'm done. Finished tidying up.
Oh, you finished tidying up. Yeah. Jonah, what do you think of the color? Eh?
Good.
Eh?
Good.
But you said it wasn't good.
No, because it's not decorated.
It's not decorated.
No, this one's good, but my one's not.
Anyway, so what? I went to bed literally because I was like, I'm tired. I can't do this. So when I was sleeping,
yeah,
I just said, you know what? It's not the end of the world. As always, as I always say. But I'm just going to fix it, and I'm just going to go. I actually need another paint because this is just one coat and the paint is not enough. I was able to do 2 coats on this one. I love this color. I can't wait to, like, because most of the interiors in my room are going to be white, so I can see this showing. But this side, I want it to be a bit lighter. So I thought tomorrow I'm going to go back to.
But where's Jaden?
Jaden? I'm going to go to B&Q. I'm going to go get a lighter shade and put it on top of that. That's my rant. everybody. I hope everyone is having a good. Yeah. And Jaden is always taking off clothes. Say hi to the vlog.
But this time we didn't take off the pampers.
I know. Say hi.
Yeah, I
Where's your clothes?
don't know.
Where's your top?
I took it off.
Mm?
I know. I put it on the chair.
Anyway, so that's what we've been doing today. Been painting. I'm so happy. The room is coming together. I'm liking the color. I love it. I love that side. It's just these two sides I don't like. I love that color.
Look.
Yeah, we need to add more colors. Anyway, guys.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
We'll see you tomorrow. BMQ.
What are you saying? No one
Mommy?
will understand you.
Mommy.
So this is the following. Like literally, I left the room for like the whole week. I didn't go there. I just went to go and get my paint. So when I was before then, I just kept coming back to the room and checking it, and I realized, you know what, I think I want the room to be a bit darker, because my room, I live in the UK and my room is pretty big for a standard room in the UK. And I realized that if I put anything in there, regardless, my room still looks big. And I wanted my room to be a bit cozy and nice. So I think if my room was a bit lighter, it would make the room look a bit bigger. But if the color is a bit darker, it makes everything a bit like cooler. This is my own theory. I don't know if it's right, but I guess it's right. So I started like loving the color, like the dark, not really dark gray, but I think it was called pepper gray or something, but it's a bit dark, and I loved it. Like I just love it. I just, because in that video I said I was gonna change it. I was gonna get another one and make some, I think this area to be a bit lighter, but I just felt, you know what, I like it. So I decided to like paint the whole room that color. Trust me, I am falling in love with it. Painting is not easy, I'm going to put it out there, but anybody can do it. Don't be discouraged. Even though you make mistake, it's okay. You just need to fix it and don't give up. But if you want to pay someone to do it, I would recommend you pay and let them do what you want. But will it take 2 weeks for you? I mean, they won't stay 2 weeks, and they won't, you know, they will do the job and they will go. But because it was me, it took me 2 weeks, and we're saying that 2 weeks is just because obviously I work and I also have kids, so I don't paint every day. I only paint Saturdays. So I mean, that's Jeremy, I want you to love me. Oh, I am so in love with my room and the color, and I'm so proud of myself. Let me tell you a story. I mean, not story, a secret. Every morning when I wake up, I rush down to the room and I'm like, I just come and look, I'm like, oh my god, did I paint this room? Did I literally paint this room by myself? It's not perfect, but I'm gonna fix it. There's still some places that there's some gray on. I'm going to paint all that, but for now I'm happy with it, and I can't wait to start putting all the rooms together. So that concludes my video. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you on the next one. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.